The Russian invaders continued their attacks toward Kupian, Avdiivka, and Marin with the aim of reaching the borders of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. But the security and defense forces put up strong resistance, preventing the Russians from advancing. Heavy fighting continues, said Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar. Russia attempted offensive actions in the Brestovo, Novoselivsky and Novoleverevsky areas. Any attempts to attack Ukrainian units here ended unsuccessfully for the Russians. In dramatic footage, Ukrainian mortars and drones decimate an entire Russian infantry line, as depicted in the presented video frames. Drone footage captured by the Ukrainian K2 battalion reveals a group of Russian troops attempting to advance in the vicinity of Solar. Their next stage of attack was focused on open terrain, and they lacked the support of any armored vehicles for cover. With the assistance of the drone, Ukrainian mortars deliver multiple strikes in the direction of the Russian troops just before they reach the forest and seek refuge under the cover of the trees. Some of the Russian troops attempt to hide inside a dugout. The Ukrainian drone positions itself directly above them and drops 2 precise grenades on the Russian troops. Meanwhile, the grenades continue to target their positions within the wooded area. Ukrainian units destroyed many Russian troops and Russian means. Therefore, the reformation and restoration of Russian troops, moving forward in this direction, is currently underway. In the Bakhmut direction, the Ukrainian security and defense forces were quite successful on the southern flank in the Klishchivka and Andriivka areas. The enemy was pushed out of several positions. Ukrainian units moved forward. The freed area is about 2 square meters. In total, during the offensive near Bakhmut, about 49 square meters were cleared of invaders. Another video shared online, in video dramatic footage, shows a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone discovering the Russian coastal radar station Predely before it is hit by missiles from the Ukrainian defense forces. Off of the exclusive, Predely was also covered by a fairly modern Lear-2 electronic warfare system. Nothing can be hidden from Ukrainian volunteer army on front land. Ukraine's defense forces eliminated about 269,210 Russian invaders between February 24, 2022, and to date, including 580 in the past day alone. The General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine said this in a post on Facebook. Ukrinform reports. In addition, Ukraine's defense forces destroyed 4,560 plus 6 enemy tanks, 8,767 armored fighting vehicles, and 5,839 artillery systems. Ukrainian with hundreds of FPV drones and training an army of volunteers to affiliate them through reality headsets and operate them. These reconnaissance drones make multiple flights daily from positions deep within the dense forest, scouring the sky and land to locate targets among the Russian forces. The drone operators, stationed in the forest, carefully observe the movements of Russian intruders on forest tracks. They expertly navigate their drones through treetops, reaching foxholes where the operators maneuver the drones under tree cover. The Ukrainian drone operators detonate mines by dropping grenades directly above them. Footage released by the 113th Separate Mechanized Brigade of Ukraine showcases the use of weaponized drones dropping grenades into Russian trenches. Drone assists Ukrainian fighters in detecting Russian soldier positions in trenches. The footage depicts Ukrainian drones accurately dropping grenades into the trenches. Meanwhile, the United States top general has warned Ukraine has just 6 weeks left before changing weather hampers its counteroffensive, even as Kyiv is signaling it could fight on into the winter. There is still a reasonable amount of time, about 30 to 45 days worth of fighting weather left, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Gen. Mark Milley told the BBC. After that, mud and rain would likely have an impact on battlefield maneuverability, he said. In keeping with the glass-half-full messaging coming from Biden administration officials of late, Milley said the counteroffensive had achieved very steady progress since it began in early June. The Ukrainians aren't done. This battle is not done, and they haven't finished the fighting part of what they are trying to accomplish. It's too early to say how this is going to end, he said. This report suggested only incremental gains around one of Ukraine's main areas of attack, near the village of Robotyne in the Zaporizhzhia region, which lies on the way to the strategic town of Bakhmut. An unofficial Telegram channel belonging to Ukraine's 46th Brigade, which has proved a reliable source of information, said troops had advanced to the east of a neighboring village, but cautioned Russian forces still held higher ground nearby, giving them an advantage. One of Zelensky's senior security officials, speaking at the same event the following day, indicated Ukraine's forces might be set to keep attacking well into the coming winter. But even though cold weather was a reality the military cannot ignore, hostilities will continue. The counteroffensive will continue, he said.